We know Alexei Navalny was poisoned once, but on September 17th, his wife, Yulia Navalny, announced that he'd been poisoned a second time while in prison. Navalny, Russia's best-known opposition figure, died suddenly at age 47 on February 16th, 2024, in a Russian prison in the Arctic. Navalny went on X, suggesting her husband had been murdered. She also said 2 foreign laboratories had tested biological samples from her husband and say he was poisoned, though details have been limited. Having rebranded herself as a political leader, not just the first lady of the opposition, she criticized Western authorities and the laboratory's reluctance to publish, implying government oversight. Months ago, U.S. intelligence had said that there's no clear evidence that Russian President Vladimir Putin personally ordered Navalny's death. But European security services argue that no harm could come to a high-profile prisoner like Navalny without the Kremlin knowing about it. No timeline has been given for the tests. The samples were likely collected from Navalny before he was buried, blood, tissue, or organs. And toxicology tests like these typically take days to weeks to detect abnormal chemicals, neurotoxins, or other poisons. Navalny's funeral was held on March 1st, 2024. Navalny's announcement comes shortly after she criticized a potential EU sanction package that could ban tourist visas for all Russian citizens. She emphasized that Putin is not all of Russia. Her husband, Alexei Navalny, stayed away from formal ideological frameworks, which gave him a pretty wide appeal, but left many wondering what he would really do if he ever came to power. His wife seems to be following the same playbook. Highlighting a government's killing of its own citizens is a strong argument against imposing a blanket travel ban for Russians. A message that resonates with Russians who see Navalny as a spokesperson for a different Russia. Even as an August 2025 Levada Center poll shows that 88% of Russians still support the war in Ukraine. I'm Dr. K.